How you doing? This is Jamin. I have so many thoughts. I have one thought. My friend brought up a question. It's like I make comments on the social platforms I do have, not like a Facebook or Instagram or a TikTok or whatever on other people's videos, not. And he makes a comment of like, well, why do you do that? Why do I make comments? Because it's a social app, you know, socializing. He thought it was more for me be antagonistic. I guess not that I'm purposely trying to be antagonistic. I don't know what he thought, but it was in near the antagonistic point of view, and no, it was not. It's never been for an antagonistic purpose. Um, I do feel people do such great things in this world, and I really don't do anything, to be honest with you. The little I can do, right? The little I can do is voice some common sense perspective, in my personal opinion, around me. And it's like, yeah, For You page might not be for around me, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. Like, sometimes you have to just block the person. Sometimes you like, whoa, I can't believe you think about this like that. How could you? Can't you just treat people like people? Type of conversation. And if it goes south, it goes south. If it's not, because for majority of, like, I know people like, oh, TikTok, hate black people. For a majority of those stuff, like, not saying from my personal experience, the comments that I comment, they just haven't thought about it the way. They just haven't thought about it that way. We all live in, our little worlds, whatever. They just generally haven't thought about it the way that I said what I said when I say what I say, you know. And some people just need to get a good old cussing out, just a good old, I can't believe, you'll say such a thing. How did your mother raise you? You know? What if she was there reading this and the last point was people get upset because we talk about Star Wars, the lady who voiced her own opinion on her own personal platform, but you're conducive of where you are. You have a large company backing you for employment, and they get looked at a certain way. People still, they believe Walt Disney was a racist, and he still might be alive somewhere. So, like, literally coming up from they're trying to clean up their image. People think they're a money hungry company anyway, so they just trying to make a clean, family, healthy image. So, not that saying the Jewish thing, she took it to a level, but people are dying. I have family members that die from coronavirus because they got in contact with it. Whether someone was on a mask, not a mask, stuff like that. Like, that's not funny. This world is in a pandemic, and you are recognizing that you might not experience the world like we experience the world because of your status. Not because you did work hard to get there, but because you are where you are. You might not experience the daily day of normal individual Americans. And we're dying for real. Like, it's not funny. And snarky comments to your friends who are also not normal citizens that can better relate to you, that's something you do in private. I'm not telling you to not do it. You could have been made your Twitter private. You could have did any of all the things. You could have just stopped. She chose to keep doing what she did and say how she was saying, despite her offending people, she didn't want, quote unquote, to be silenced. And my thing is, you're not important to the whole. You're almost an option. You're not essential. You're just not. And she thought she was essential. Because I'm pretty sure, like, oh, they're going to get sued, da da da. Well, I'm pretty sure Disney has some ethics clause. It's like, you're not essential. Like, people keep thinking you're super essential. You're not. You're essential to you, maybe to your personal family, but that's pretty much it. It's a lot of people who, it's very rare for someone to be actually essential. You're just not. And it's not to diss someone or anything like that, but you're just not essential as you think you are. You just not. And just love people that love you, care about people who care about you, but Twitter is public. This is, I was talking to my friends, like, you're in public. You're like downtown square screaming and stuff. That's what you might as well be doing. And people aren't realizing that by social media. You're in public. Someone posts a thirst trap on Instagram or whatever, and you comment, and you married, and you mad that someone showed your wife and ruined your whole life, or you're some politician, because it's in public. Like, you're not, this wasn't some private club that only exclusively let members in and they have a different entrance in from different entrance out. This is, no, you're in public. You're in public. We see you. Even DMs or stuff, because some of these ladies tell you, like, don't do that because I'll put you on blast. Because you're in public. You're talking to an actual human being half the time. And you're in public. I don't understand. This isn't, they made the little fadeaway kind now, but screenshots are still screenshots. And it's like, you're in public. You're in public. Stop. Stop doing weird stuff. You know? So, for the Star Wars thing, I feel like she was just, I don't, like, you knew you were in public. You knew people can see this. You knew people can read this. And everybody's not here for you. They're here for the character. They're not here for you. They're just like, are you gonna do some behind the scenes stuff? Like they're here for the character. See you working out for the stormtrooper thing. Like they don't care about you personally. Some people do, but some people don't. Like, it's best to be neutral on stuff like that. Unless you're there, like, it's different for political parties and people who are activists, because that's what they stand for. That's what they're trying to help and change and hopefully improve our lives as civil servants or whatever. But you're an actor. You can have your personal views and really stand by them if you really believe that just to be true. But with actual information, with, like, again, trying to make people better, being snarky about stuff, and while people are for real dying, who's that helping? You have the option to, but don't be mad or shocked when your snarky comments or stuff gets ridiculed for and people come after you. Because some people can say slick stuff, but can't take slick stuff said to them at all. And my thing is, because you're in public, you don't know everybody here. You have no idea who. Everybody was cool. One of these thousands of people following them until 1,000 people follow you. It's weird. You don't know that. Like, I think what our brain can comprehend, like 100 people, like on a personal level, knowing us. These 20, like thousands of thousand people following you. That's almost incomprehensible for a person to grasp. Like, there's literally thousands of people who know who I am. Yeah, that was my idea. Like, I don't say things for anger or anything like that, or just to say them. Because I do so little, like, and that's something that can contribute. Like, somebody says something on a video, and I'm like, well, that's not okay to say. That's so little. That is so little. But me, the meager, regular person of me, being a black man in America, I can say, as a black man in America, that is not okay. And I can stand for that. That is not okay. For you to say that, that's not okay. And that goes for whatever I believe in. But for me, to you, I do feel a way about blah blah blah, and that's all I do. I don't say it. I don't just say random stuff. I don't say a lot for a lot of stuff. Like some stuff needs whole videos on it, and I don't like going on rants. I do because I just need to get these brain thoughts out, and it helps me, right? So I try to curate a circle where I don't have situations like that, where again people say like, "Oh, this is bad because the only thing you like is reinforcing whatever you believe," and to an extent, that's bad, but it's good for your brain to believe like, okay, the thing I'm believing is the thing that is believed. So, and is for growth. Is this help for growth? Sometimes, sometimes not. I can honestly say that. Like that's why I said that's why people tell you get out your hometown, get away from that so you can really grow and change because people are different. So, yeah. Thanks for hearing my little rant. Peace.